Hi, I am Nichole Fairh, and I am going to be doing an article review on zoom in and zoom out. This article was written by Rosabeth Moss Cantern, and in this article it talks about the importance of leaders being able to zoom in and zoom out. I quote the author, Rosabeth Moss Cantern, in saying that the best leaders know when to focus in and when to pull back. Zooming in is when a leader is able to look closely at selected details. Zooming out is when a leader is able to see the big picture, but might miss some of the fine distinctions of the organization. Both perspectives are very, very important. When a leader zooms in, it brings details into sharp focus. They can sometimes get overwhelmed by countless details. They treat every situation as unique, and they sometimes can take things personally. They like to jump on a good offer that comes their way and makes exceptions or special deals based on a particular circumstance. Trade favors, hoping others will do the same for them as well, can also be some qualities or characteristics of an executive leader that has zoom in qualities or characteristics. These leaders that zoom in prefer to contact people that they already know instead of searching more widely for expertise within the field. Leaders look for quick fixes rather than standing back to seek the underlying cause, alternative, or long-term solution. Opportunities look large and compelling and may lack some context. When a leader is zooming in, they might come across some discoveries that can create personal connections rather than they might not be as analytical about a situation. They concentrate on specific operational ideas that are easy to implement, and sometimes they have no succession plan. They make accusations based on his or her own opinion, and just because the owner wanted to sell, or give little thought to the cost of the organization. Usually, these executives have no broad theory about which opportunities to pursue and have no industrial map. They are in favor in one-on-one conversations and don't enjoy group meetings. So those are some of the qualities and the characteristics that an executive leader might have if they are zooming in too much within an organization. Zooming out is the opposite, and these executives look at the big picture. They zoom out and they make sure that they're looking at the key points of the organization. They help people see the map and stay focused on larger principles. They dismiss deviation from plans or models as too minor to matter. They fit everything into general categories. They pursue the mission regardless of human cost, and they veer away from dealing with special problems in favor of focusing on the general theory. Zooming out leaders zoom out so that they can appear remote or aloft. Leaders always stay on major established paths. They take a full analysis or a big study before determining action, and they allow people to see events as examples of general patterns rather than as distinctive or personal incidents. These executives generally put things into context and stress the importance of principles. Zooming out executives ask questions such as, what will support the substantiability of the company and keep its values intact? They also can generalize the geographics and lines of the business while appreciating cultural differences. Zooming out executives might get trapped in the process because they want to know that the details are right before they support the long-term or big thinking events. Zooming out executives have broad visions and they need to be matched by small wins that demonstrate feasibility. They neglect to notice the moment for actions on the promising path. Leaders lose the sense that the big picture might be contingent on a set of circumstances that may well evolve. It is important that both the zooming in and the zooming out perspective be a part of an executive administrator or someone in leadership. If an executive is able to have both of these approaches, most likely the organization will be more successful. Zooming in both directions is a quality that the best leaders possess. When leaders are faced with a crisis, quality leaders address the immediate situation while seeking structural solutions. Excellent leaders zoom in to see problems while zoom out to look for similar situations, root causes, and principles or policies that will help prevent the crisis from reoccurring. Zooming towards both perspectives allows for functioning that can be a way for people to stretch their mental capabilities while manipulating maps, exploring issues from different vantage points, comparing photos, and creating action plans that reflect learning from multiple perspectives. Zooming can help leaders respond to new opportunities while continuing to operate with principles that build sustainable institutions for a lifetime. So if you are an executive or an individual that wants to move into a leadership position, it is important that you are able to zoom in and look at the up-close detail and zoom out and remember the big picture. Good luck to you, and thank you for this review.